Jojo, past won't leave my bed. Let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It, Music Reviews Season 11. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. Guys, I just woke up and the wind is fucking insane. It's cold as hell. And you know what? I saw this song at the front page of YouTube and I said, hey, it's trending. We might as well check out this goddamn song. We got JoJo once again. Honestly, it's been a while. It's probably been like 3 years since I talked about this guy. I remember that one time he dropped that one song that I didn't really like. But hey, 3 years has passed. Maybe, he's doing something else. Maybe there's some better ass music out there. We're going to talk about it. We're going to get into it. Alright, this is called Past Won't Leave Me Behind. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna be real. I've always seen this artist. I've always seen it in the front page on Twitter, always trending on Twitter, or when like a song drops or whatever, like it's a big music fucking Friday when this guy drops or whatever. And I just never really see it because, I'm gonna be real. When you make really generic pop music, I don't really like it. It's not my type, not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of sweet tea. It's not my cup of going to church on a Sunday. It's got nothing like that. So look, I'll give this song a goddamn chance. That's all I can say. So let's get into it, starting off with the instrumental. And I just want to say, what instrumental? I was really trying to give this song a chance, but Lord mighty, this is probably one of the most basic ass piano drum instrumental that I've heard in a long ass time. Like, this is like Bruno Mars like in 2010. Like this is like, if somebody went on like AI and said, hey, I need a sad melodic pop song, and this is what they cook up. Like, this is what this instrumental 100% feels like. It's like kind of insane how like basic this shit is. I mean, there's no switch ups. That piano melody stays the same throughout the whole entire track. And I'm over here freezing my ass off listening to this song, and I'm listening to one of the most melancholy, basic ass piano loops in my fucking life. I mean, Lord mighty, you couldn't do a switch up. You couldn't add something to the piano. You couldn't make the piano have a little bit of fucking personality. I mean, I really do not get why some artists just want to keep the same ass, basic ass loop throughout the whole entire song. And the only switch up, the only thing that changes is some drums. Some drums finally come in. And are these some powerful drums? Or these drums that are good to listen to? No, these are basic ass fucking pop drums that I've heard so many goddamn times. And it's just like, Lord goddamn mighty. Why can't we, add some to the drums? Why can't we switch up something in that department? Why can't we do anything like that? I listen to this song and all I'm getting is basic, and fucking 100% goddamn basic. Like, there's absolutely nothing to this instrumental, like, at all. Like, when I hear this instrumental, I just hear the same shit that I've been hearing for a long ass goddamn time. I mean, it just makes no sense why this shit's just the exact goddamn same. And I just want to say this, going into the first verse, maybe I'm expecting a little something different. Maybe I'm expecting something better. No. I just hear, singing that's not really good. That kind of keeps the same ass tone throughout the whole entire track. And you're just kind of left waiting for more. You're just like, okay, is there going to be a vocal switch? Is there going to be a moment where there's some powerful ass vocals? Is there going to be a moment of any of that? And absolutely, there's fucking none of that. Like, at all. Like, it's kind of crazy how, like, there really is just none of that. And I would think, in my opinion, and sorry I'm repeating myself a little bit, I am, like, out in the freezing ass cold. It's a little bit of challenging recording out here, but, I'm going to try my goddamn best for y'all. But like, you know, when you're listening to a pop song, you know, you want the switch ups, you know, you want the vocal switch ups, you want something to keep you enticed throughout the whole entire track, because there's a million ass pop songs that sound like this. There's thousands of pop songs that come out today that exactly fucking sound like this. And when you keep the same vocal style, which is honestly, in my opinion, not really good, the singing is not good at all here. Like, it doesn't sound good. There's moments where you can hear the auto-tune kind of break up as he's, like, trying to, like, hold out his notes. He's trying to deepen his notes. And it sounds like he's kind of artificially kind of trying to deepen his notes. And it's not really working when you're listening to the song. Like, it kind of just takes me out. And then you're expecting maybe a powerful hook. You know, you have the slow build-up, drums come crashing in, vocals are starting to crash in, and when you hear the vocals that start to crash in, there's absolutely nothing to these vocals. These fucking vocals stay the exact same throughout the whole entire goddamn track. Even on the hook. The hook is the same as the verse. I mean, the only difference is that he sings even more shitty. So you get to hear a guy sing even more shitty on the goddamn hook. And that's probably why the fucking wind's going insane, because this shit's goddamn ass. You know? And then you get to the second verse. You're expecting something with the second verse. Maybe, you know, maybe a flow switch. Maybe a vocal switch. Maybe something to make this song stand goddamn apart. And you absolutely do not get that at all. You just get basic ass, the same thing over and over and over again. And I'm expected just to listen to this. Now, thank God the song's not like 5 minutes long, or it's not 4 minutes long. I mean, we're over in, 2 minutes. But, that just means it's even basic. That means it's just a basic-ass sad pop song. It's just a basic-ass piano fucking sad pop song. And that's all you fucking get. Like, Lord goddamn mighty. There's not much really to fucking say. So, overall, the instrumental is basic as hell. The instrumental has fucking nothing to it. The verses have absolutely nothing to it. The verses, by the way, are terribly vocally. They're terrible on the vocal scale. They're terrible on the vocal scale with the hook. They are terrible in each way. And then these drums don't sound good. This whole build-up doesn't even fucking matter, it feels like, because he just does the same style as he did on the verse for the hook. So it's just kind of like, well, what the fuck was even the goddamn point? So yeah, guys, overall, JoJo, Pass Won't Leave My Bed. This was definitely a song, I guess you could say. It was definitely okay to listen to. It's just basic as hell. Just a basic, sad piano pop song. And if you're waiting for 3 years of that, I would be kind of disappointed if I waited 3 years for that. Just saying. So yeah, guys, overall, I'm just going to give this track like a 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10, guys. What y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, guys. We're dropping new content every single day. And I'll see y'all later. You have a good one. Yeah, guys.